Hello everyone, welcome to the 10-10 collective session. It is October 10th, 2022, and I have got a sort of an outline of what needs to happen today. Recently I got an upgrade to my Reiki master, and that is where we start. So using the new symbols and the new format of the Reiki, I am sending out this Reiki to you, all listeners. And the Reiki is really making a connection, allowing a deep clearing and cleansing of your physical, energetic, mental, and emotional body. It's actually very powerful, and of course you have free will. So if this is not for you, then obviously you decide. But if it is, then you can just surrender into it. You can allow it to do its work. It will know exactly what it needs to do. Good. And you may want to pause and come back to this later. You might want to note what it is that you just felt, either physically or emotionally. And from here we will continue. So the next thing that I have written down is it's actually important to do a lymphatic drainage. And from the body talk system, John Veltheim created a very specific lymph drainage system or procedure. And what we are focusing on now is our upper respiratory system. So that would be the face, upper body area. And the first point that came up was the throat, where we're looking at any of the old wounds that might be stuck in the throat, anything that has been stagnant, has been a block in this throat area, is now ready to move. Then the second thing that came up was sometimes, I'm not sure exactly of the English expression, but when you put your teeth into it, when there's a situation that you are adamant about, that you just cannot let go of, then you hold on, you clench, and in this clenching there is a unwillingness to forgive and let go. And so there's the emotion of anger, and also here we're bringing in the surrender and an aspect of forgiveness, so that it can just relax. Then we were focusing on allowing the new to come in. So you can imagine if all this is cleared of its old information and stagnant emotions, then if all that is gone, then also new energy and new information can enter in this sphere. Then lastly, we looked at taking off the cloak that you might be wearing or the protection that you might have around this area, where it's time or it's okay to step into a vulnerability, into a new type of intimacy where you can show your heart. If you are really, if this cloak, this protection can disappear, then you can really show your true heart and what's really, I want to say, been hidden for a long time. So if you are ready to speak and to say the things that you really want to say, you get to a level of intimacy, but you also then speak from the heart. You speak from a truth. And that is, that was the next step of the lymphatic drainage in this area. So you can just hold the clavicle, and then we tap on the head, breathing in and out, and tapping on the sternum, breathing in and out. So by tapping, we're actually implementing these 4 different steps so that all of it energetically, emotionally, mentally starts moving and shifting and creating the new you. Okay. All right, so the next thing that we do is, which is really no surprise, I guess, is we're going to do a realignment of our head brain, our heart brain, and the gut brain. And the gut brain is really the digestive system, but the small intestine is in charge of the gut brain. And so what we want is that none of these brains have the all the power, right? It's not our intellect. It's not the brain that is really telling the rest of the body what to do. It's not the heart, our innate wisdom, nor is it the gut brain. They all need to constantly work together, right? In Trinity, it's the 3 of them that give you your strength, your power, your clarity, your wisdom, the knowledge of what it is that you need to do for yourself, in loving yourself, in taking care of yourself. It's constantly the 3 of them communicating and working together as a team for your best interest. So we're gonna hold our heart, even though the alignment is for all 3. And then we tap on the head brain, tapping on the heart brain, tapping around your belly button. That way you've got your gut brain involved. Okay. All right, I was just checking if anything else needed to come to this. The little something that I noticed was as we tapped the brains, also very much the physiology function of our hormones, the hormones that the heart produce, the many, many hormones that the gut, brain, the small intestine, the whole digestive system produces, which a lot of those are then signaling to our head brain, and of course all the hormones that the head brain creates. But the underlying theme here was the bliss, or that sense of euphoric connection, love, pleasure, right? All of that. Yeah. Okay, so here I have a new burp. I do that when I work energetically, as you probably know. So yeah, you might be burping or yawning. All that is just part of your energetic shift. Okay, so now let me double check if there's anything else. No. Okay, so that's all it. Great. Well, if you liked this, please like and subscribe, and I will certainly be back on the 11th of November. So I will see you then. Bye.